My name's Jeremy Payne. I'm honored to tell you I support Ron Paul because a wise old man is exactly what this country needs, and I believe he's the only candidate who will put an end to the big government and restore prosperity in America. Ron Paul has an over 30-year track record being a consistent conservative, and unlike his opponents, he's never flip-flopped. His solutions on abortion will overturn Roe versus Wade overnight. He's been speaking about the dangers of the Federal Reserve during his entire time in politics. He's the only candidate to have accurately predicted the economic mess years before it happened, and he's the only candidate to offer a real plan which cuts $1 trillion in spending during the first year and balances the budget by the third, without cutting one penny from Social Security, veterans benefits, or national defense. You see, you see, Ron Paul understands the importance of national defense, but the common mantra, and I'm sure you've all heard this, I love everything about Ron Paul except his foreign policy, right? You know, you've heard that? If this is true, then ask yourself this: why then is Ron Paul our military's candidate? Remember when Bush was running? Every day you heard it over and over. He's the military's choice. If you want to support the troops, support Bush. But now that Ron Paul is the military's candidate, in fact, he's received more contributions and support than all the other candidates combined, Democrat and Republican, from active duty members of the military. Why do our troops support Ron Paul? Perhaps it's because they know, as president, he will lead the fight to secure our borders instead of policing the ones between Afghanistan and Pakistan. Perhaps it's because they see we cannot continue the mistakes of the Roman Empire. Folks, if you want to support the troops, you'll vote for Ron Paul. Now finally, we must make sure, and go ahead and clap and I'll keep talking. We must make sure that Barack Obama, not the Republican nominee, is the one who has to apologize for supporting the $700 billion cut and an individual mandate central to Obamacare. If we're serious about defeating Barack Obama in 2012, then we can't afford to nominate a candidate like Mitt Romney, who, like Obama, said he would sign the constitutional shredding NDAA, or the power-hungry Newt Gingrich, who, like Obama, says the Constitution is outdated, supported NAFTA and GATT, and was one of the key votes creating the Federal Department of Education, or Rick Santorum, someone who can't wait to start World War III. All three will have to spend their time explaining away their past support for big government. And if our sons and daughters being sent to the meat grinder for a never-ending war is what you want, if having your wives and daughters groped by the TSA, hands down your pants, if that's freedom to you, then Mitt Romney, Rick Santorum, Newt Gingrich, or even Obama is your candidate. But if a restoration of the republic that was America is what you wish to see, Ron Paul is the only candidate you can trust. One last point. I wear my Ron Paul here everywhere I go. You know what strangers come up to me all the time? Democrats, and they whisper, because they don't want anybody to hear. They go, I usually vote Democrat, but I'm going to vote for Ron Paul.
Is there a designated speaker tonight?